Searching for a new home. Anyone who has ever moved to a new place knows that it can be hard to make friends and adjust to a new school. Moving to a different country can be even more challenging. You can ask Ludwig Berrigan, who moved to the United States from Mexico a few years ago. Like many other people, Ludwig and his mother decided to move in search of more opportunities and a better life. My position in Mexico was fine economically, says Ludwig, but I wanted to receive an education that I knew I wouldn't be able to get in Mexico. I love my country, yet the school system there was not what I wanted. Ludwig and his mother moved to McAllen, Texas, a city on the US Mexican border. He looked forward to learning more about American culture and society. Life in McAllen was an adjustment for Ludwig and his mother. I would say that when you live so close to the border, you live in a different world, Ludwig says. You live in a place that is neither really the US nor Mexico. It's a mixture of those cultures because you have people from both places. Ludwig found that there were a number of different cultural groups in McAllen. The number of immigrants in McAllen was huge. So, immigrants are people coming from another country. Ludwig says, and there was a large community in my high school that spoke only Spanish. There was a second group there that were bilingual, speaking both Spanish and English. So, bilingual means speaking two languages. They were mainly people who were born in the US but had parents that were from Mexico or spoke Spanish. It was hard to relate to them because they didn't know the Mexican culture or values that I knew, yet they were not completely incorporated into the American culture either. At first, Ludwig felt that he didn't fit in. I knew that I had to learn the language and the values even more. I tried to get in contact with the students that spoke mostly English. That's what I did, and that's what helped me a lot. Ludwig looked for ways that he could learn about the customs of his adopted country. He eventually joined the Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, the JROTC, is a citizenship and military program supported by the U.S. Armed Forces. Ludwig says that the JROTC taught him much about life in the United States. My friends in Mexico made fun of me because here I was, a Mexican carrying the U.S. flag with the JROTC, remembers Ludwig. At first I said, yeah, it's kind of weird. But then later I realized that I don't have to feel bad about it. I chose this country because I love it, and it doesn't mean that I love Mexico any less. I think the beauty of immigration is that you can learn to love both cultures. I feel honored that I had the chance to carry the U.S. flag.